What's up guys, Austin Newman here today, coming at you with yet another Adobe Premiere CC 2017 tutorial, and today we're going to be covering the basic parallax effect. This is something you may have seen in your favorite travel films or even documentaries. I'm going to show you how to do this all inside Adobe Premiere Pro. Before we dive in, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button with post notifications on. Alright, so I'm inside Adobe Premiere Pro. I've got this still image here of this VHS cassette in my hand. We're going to animate this to come towards the camera. So first thing I want to do with this bottom layer selected, go to your effect controls, and I'm going to scale this up 20% to 120. Now we have that scaled up, we have a little bit more room to move both of these layers in a parallax way. So what we want to do is we are going to hold down Alt and click and drag this bottom layer up to duplicate that layer. We're going to hit the eye icon to turn this bottom layer off. We don't really need to see it right now. With this top layer selected, go under opacity, you'll see three masking tools. We're going to choose the pen tool for now and draw around my hand to mask this out. We're going to start off the mask down here, and we don't really need this to be absolutely perfect, but we want to make sure it's at least decent, because our feather is actually going to cover a little bit of these areas. For example, this divot here will be covered by a simple feather we'll apply to this, so that'll be just fine. I'm going to fast forward through the rest of this just for the sake of the length of this tutorial. Okay, so now that we have the hand masked out, what we're going to do is we're going to turn back on this bottom layer. We're going to set a keyframe for scale at the beginning of this layer, and then on the bottom layer, another keyframe for scale. Then we're going to go close to the end right about here, just so we can see the effect, and set another keyframe on both of the scale values for these. For this bottom layer, we're going to set the keyframe scale for 100 on the second keyframe, and for the top one, we're going to set that one for 140. Now going to the beginning of this timeline and playing through, we'll notice that this little area, although it works for this particular image because of the grass in the background, you may have some advanced images in which you have to remove these little areas. If you do, I recommend taking this full image into Photoshop and removing the certain areas with the magic wand, just like this one here, removing those areas, exporting as a PNG, and bringing that back into your Premiere Pro project. But this tutorial covers this basic parallax effect. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to this channel for more filmmaking and editing tutorials just like this one with post notifications on. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later.